Test.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by your coach. He is my coach. He is everyone's coach. Brother Derek's in the house.
Yo, yo, yo.
We are back. Yo, we've been doing this review for about 6 years now, bro. Crazy how much time has flown by. From 6 years ago to watching the first Dynamite to here we are today.
Right.
Still talking about it. Still another show. Big shout out to everyone, man, who represents and holds the thing down for us, man. Always appreciate all of you guys, man. Like, you don't know. And I'm going to say something before we get started into this, Derek. I don't give a damn who you are, how many subs you have and all that. We are still one of the best AEW Dynamite reviews. So when you mention those big names, you better mention us, or I'm going to take it as disrespect. I've been here. The only time I ever missed was that little short period when my father had passed away. Other than that, bro, I've been here every week, week in and week out for the Dynamite reviews. If I didn't do a review, I was either at the show or, you know, we delayed the review by a day or whatever. You still got your review. We have repped and held it down for AEW since day one. I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing about it, all right? You could give your piece on it, Derek, and then we'll get into it.
Man, listen. This has been a long but fun ride, and we continue to ride on. Do not hate the greatness, which is E.P. Dub.
I respect it, man. Appreciate everybody who's in here. Let's get to our shout outs. Jocelyn, Don Callis out here collecting wrestlers like Mercedes Monet with belts. That's a fact, Jocelyn.
Basically.
Welcome. Clown says, good evening, everyone. What up, Clown? E just yelling about booty shaking. Rump roast. Roast beef.
Roast beef.
Highly inappropriate. Matt Lopez says, hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. The Don Callis family is truly OP.
Yes.
XG Dub says Don Callis family is out of control. Delayed Grats. We did get a return tonight. Andrade, he's back. He is back in the fold, and we're going to talk about how he got back into the fold here. Andrade being in the Don Callis family is the perfect place to park him until he gets into a feud. Very true. Because you don't want him near LFI, because I could tell you he's getting kicked out of that group. If it happens, let's fight for it.
Right.
Mr. Stink. If AEW does 2 Blood and Guts matches, would anyone mind Don Callis family versus Team Omega and Blood and Guts? I don't think I would mind it.
No.
Yeah, you'd have to put together a heck of a team. I wouldn't even be mad if you had Darby and Mox have a team as well. But listen, you do what works best for you, player. As long as the women got theirs, I'm happy because we've been waiting years for that. Eric, what's good, man? He said, I'm so happy Andrade is back. Look at that. He said, absolutely not. I would love that match. Look at this. Love it. Death Riders versus the Don family. We need that. When the Death Riders turn babyface, it's going down.
Right.
Quills in the house. What's good, Quills? Conrad, Derek, chat. Sir Quills is back again to enjoy my 2 favorite bros, Brother Conrad and Brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW. Hashtag
Trash Duke.
And hashtag doo-doo butter. Eric said, Derek, do you think the Astros should blow it up? Got a little MLB question for you.
Yeah, it's time. It's time. They've passed their cheating ways.
Yeah, that's right.
Time to
my team would never
break that apart.
What? Yankees would never cheat.
George Steinbrenner,
Yo, chill. That was dirt. That was dirt that one time. Pine tar. Yo, thank you, Eric, for saying speaking nothing but facts. MJB in the place to be. What is good, brother? Appreciate you. Am I missing best Dynamite review show? Point blank, everything pro wrestling. Thank you, man. Cray, appreciate you, fam. I didn't even feel the longer length of the show. Can't even get through raw highlight clips. Dang, delay creds. Come on. This is a good 6-year anniversary for Dynamite with genuine surprises, good action, worthy suspense.
Yes.
Gabe, what's good? Don Cal, tell me about to look like the NWO had 30 members. This is cousin Louie. Yes, and not to mention, good way to build towards Wrestle Dream. Absolutely. Jesus, Deleon. He said, sup, Mr. Cushman and Derek. We got Andrade. Now let's free Santos and question, when is AEW going to have a cap salary for the Don Callis family? No cap.
All salary.
Konosuke was disgusted with the idea of teaming with Okada. Yes, the Yankees survived another day. Listen, they better win, bro. Tired of that team lately. Derek knows the frustration with them is real. If you guys want to help support the channel, free, easy way to do it. Like, subscribe, and tell a friend, actually, because you guys are smart wrestling people, and they trust you more than they trust me, apparently. So if you guys tell them go subscribe to Everything Pro Wrestling, I think they'll believe you more than me. So helping spread the word is very important. Also on the block, we have some new pro wrestling t-shirt designs. I would recommend getting them before the holidays. If you guys get a shirt, take a picture of it. You don't have to be in it, but if you show me you got one, I'll retweet it. Just tag me in it. I promise you. We got some business ones up here in the top left corner.
Business
gold version of the logo for the AEW fans. We have a comic book one. And we're gonna talk more about some comics tonight as well. And then we got the new EPW revamped logo. Shout out to my good friend Rachel who made these for me. Much appreciated. You can follow her on Twitter, Rachel_BLM. Derek, it's been a long time with Dynamite, man. We came a long way. We even got highlights tonight in a video package, but that first Dynamite, man, just something different, man. Cody shaking the hand of Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara popping up on the show tonight as well. We even had the debut of when Jericho formed his group for the first time, the Inner Circle. We see some of these people have either been removed from the company or they've parted ways. Some are in TNA now. Some are still with the company, and some are in limbo at this moment. But very interesting days to start off, man. Fun times, man. When I see those pictures, I just think of like how excited I was for that.
Yeah, it was a great investment in the beginning, and it still is.
Yeah,
can't ask for anything more than that.
For sure. Pack out here looking like Team Wade Barrett. That Santos tweet was very interesting. Yeah, putting the hourglass. T-Ferg said, what's good, fellas? Minus the Death Riders, Don Callis is basically managing the entire Hero locker room at this point. It's like the Heenan family, man. He's going back to the old roots. For those who didn't see it as well, your boy got to appear a little bit on Collision. Talking about the AEW women's tag team titles, if you will. We're going to have a little brief talk about those towards the end of the show when we go through it. But I just wanted to make that known. Shout out to Matt for the picture for me. He snapped that for me, and then I put it up. So Matt Lopez in the chat, show him some love.
Appreciate it, Matt.
Always. Tonight, man. Dynamite, you could treat it like it's anything else. Big 6th anniversary episode. Lots happened. I took some notes here, and we're gonna go through it. They run down the usual card here to start off the show. We even got a video package with the Young Bucks. Yo, Matt Jackson talks about we're gonna get this big elaborate entrance tonight. We got money, and then Nick Jackson's like, well, what if we doubled this money? Right. Goes into the casino. Number one gambling problem when people think that. Nick goes in, he's running the slot machines, and he blows all the money. Brandon Cutler's filming. Brandon Cutler came back for double his salary. All the money's gone. They knew. So when you cut back, the Young Bucks are in the ring, and Matt's basically yelling at Nick like, why did you do that, bro? Why did you do that? And then we get Josh Alexander coming out. So saved him an entrance, saved them some time. I like what they're doing here. Like I said, I told Derek, I'm at the point, and if you guys have listened to the show long enough, you know, I was hugely on CM Punk's side. I have decided, like, look, man, I can't be mad at the Bucks and Jack Perry and them forever, man.
Right.
It's over. It's done. I'm good with it. I'm through with it. I'm done.
Water under the bridge.
So any mean things that I said to them during that time, this is my apology. We will always come back to the 6th anniversary episode of Dynamite. To the Elite, I apologize because I was out of pocket a few times when we're talking about you. Derek?
No.
On behalf of everything pro wrestling, I apologize. Derek will have his own views. I'll send you his email if you want to get into it with him.
Sensational.
The Broke Bucks are out there. That's what it says on their title. And out comes Bandido and Kenny Omega. Yo, Kenny Omega looked like he was on fire tonight.
Yes. Kenny was just left and right doing what he had to do, bouncing off the ropes. Like you said earlier, it looked like he was like really feeling it. So kudos to you, Kenny.
For sure, man. Derek, you got to forget Hangman. I think Derek's fine with Hangman.
Yeah, I'm good with Hangman.
The only person Derek's not feeling is old Jack still.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Hatred, bro. You gotta let it go.
Beat it.
Yo, I love it, man. People are going in about the Broke Bucks. More on them. So this was very interesting. They go through everything. Cool spots with the body slams. Like, dude, this is once again, the Young Bucks have found the formula. We're gonna just do a PWG style match on steroids, and that's what we're gonna do every time. I wouldn't even say on steroids. It's probably like in half the amount of time. Like, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Get through it, and then we'll go out there. Yo, hilarious, man. So they go through all of this. Josh Alexander looked really good in this too. I got to give him his props.
He did. He looked very strong.
Yeah, like most people aren't going to give Josh Alexander the credit he deserves here, but he really, really has looked good since coming into AEW. And I'm hoping that this is a sign to like, hey, we got to find something more for this guy to do, whether it's in Ring of Honor or wherever. Josh Alexander will probably be a champion sooner rather than later, in my opinion. Going into it, man, we saw a flurry of moves. Josh Alexander ends up getting caught with the 21 plex, and then Brody King's diving, Bandido's diving, and then there ain't nowhere for good old Josh to go but up on Kenny's shoulders and down for the one wing angel. Winged. Just one time for Derek. If you've been listening to us for a long time, that used to grind our gears. The one winged. One winged. One winged. What are we doing here? The one wing angel. Or one winged. Now I'm saying it wrong. One winged angel. Boom. Kenny hits it. 1, 2, 3. They get the win. Kenny gets on the microphone after. Him and the Bucks look like they're sharing this precious moment. And then here it comes. Oh, 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 oh. I did that horrible on purpose. But Jungle Boy, now, as Delay Grass pointed out, they call him Jack Perry still, not Jungle Boy. Jack Perry comes out with Luchasaurus, and they beef with the Bucks. And I told Derek, the key to Luchasaurus is stop having him do all that bullshit that he was doing just to do a kick and all that. You don't need to do that no more. I want Luchasaurus just to do choke slams. I just want you could do a super kick here and there. You could do your little flip, save that for a special moment. But for the most part, I don't want you doing none of that no more.
Not a thing.
Yeah, you just go out there and you do your thing. And they ended up fighting with the Bucks. So that looks like that's probably going to be a Wrestle Dream match of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. They move them out. They get out the ring. Kenny and Jack Perry got into a shoving match.
Yeah.
Now, I like that they did this because, number one, Jack Perry didn't run out there to save Kenny.
Right.
Like, Josh Alexander attacked after he was beefing with the Bucks, but the Bucks didn't jump on him. So are the Bucks turning face soon is a question we have to ask also. So while he's doing that, he's like getting choked, and they're just coming out there like the fans are waving their hands, and they're just like,
yeah, they're just staring down the Bucks and poor old Kenny.
You remember, Derek, the Elite when it was Omega getting beat up by Okada, Jack Perry, and the Bucks. They didn't give a damn about him. So why would Jack Perry care now? It was a nice little like, remember this. So yeah, Luchasaurus should just be Jack Perry's Kane to his X-Pac. Just make sure you finish this right this time.
Right.
That's the difference. Did I miss my guy? Did somebody say Hobbs? Big shout out to Hobbs. If Hobbs is in here, man, shout out to him. Every Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time.
My guy Hobbs.
I didn't see if he was in here, but I saw someone trying to throw his name up here. But yeah, they do all of that, Derek. The beef is going on, the brawling's happening, the ship was a rocking and a rolling, and they take him out. Like I said, him and Kenny got into a shoving match. I like that they weren't best buds after this. I'm sure they're gonna have to find some way to rekindle later, something to think about.
Yep. They
take him out. Kenny's then like, this is the time for a speech.
Yeah.
Guys, we've been here for 6 years. Things are great. Nah, 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 nah. All right, must bid you adieu. Good night. After they do that, the lights go out. And I'm like, is this Hook? Because Derek remembers we went to All Out, and I was like, bro, when the lights go out now, it's going to be Hook. So we got to stop getting excited for that. Well, that worked because I was like, is this Hook? And I was waiting to hear the music. I didn't hear the music. Lights come back on, and there's a guy in a suit with a mask on behind Kenny. He takes off the mask. It's Andrade. He's back, baby.
Let's go.
Andrade is back in AEW. Derek, I felt at the end when Andrade left after he had that match with Miro at the first World's End, I believe. I was like, oh, I wish you could take it back now. You shouldn't leave. Andrade, to me, this is my opinion, Conrad's opinion on this. Andrade was a victim of not having Rampage and Collision in the beginning.
Yes.
And then once those shows were established, okay, now we've got some room for Andrade.
Yes.
So, and I think Tony's been wise as well with his picking and choosing, but he has needed something to freshen up the show because we know who's usually wrestling on all of the shows. It's going to be FTR, Jet Speed, blah, blah. And that's not a bad thing. It's cool to establish people, and there's plenty of matchups you can get to. But he hasn't really had like that surprise in a minute. So I don't know how you felt about the Andrade move. And Andrade beat Kenny's ass for the record. Just so you know.
He did. You know what? I'm happy to see Andrade back. There were some circumstances as to why he left, and then circumstances as to why he came back. But I am happy to see him. Hopefully this go round, like you said, they got more for him to do, and he can get his actual footing. Because I don't feel like he got his real footing here. I feel like it was just like, all right, we're gonna throw you in, and then you're gonna do what you got to do, and then we'll kind of catch you up and mash things up along the way. But right now, I just need you to get in and do what you got to do. Here, I feel like it's going to be well thought out, and there's going to be some really good feuds and some really good runs for him.
Well, and we didn't mention, after he beat Kenny's ass, Don Callis was right there to welcome him into the family. And this is going to help because we always make fun of the Mr. Stink thing. But honestly, Andrade had a hard time communicating with people, and people were laughing. So now he can be with Don Callis and speak very little, but still be effective, and Don can do most of the talking for him.
Yes.
I think this is better for him. Like I said, as long as he can avoid fighting people, getting into disciplinary trouble. And honestly, if I'm Tony, it's one strike and you're done, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not playing these games with you. So you might be able to get back in the CMLL through us, however we can make this happen. But I don't want any shenanigans. This guy's probably knowing now I'm not coming in to be the world champ unless I can figure out a way to get hot. So he's got to take his time, earn his way back. And, shout out to my guy, Jasim. Thank you. Appreciate you being in here, my brother. Delayed grad said Andrade went from WWE to AEW to WWE to AEW. One of the first people, I think, to come back, to AEW. I know we had like Stu Grayson and then pop back up, but very interesting, man. Andrade legit showing up was shocking. I figured he had a 90-day no-compete because he was released. Jocelyn said Andrade better get it together. He's treading with me. When does Dakota Kai? I don't know about Dakota Kai.
It'd be nice to see Dakota Kai come over, but that may be a TNA run for her instead.
Could be. She could be in the tag teams as well. I wouldn't be mad at that. T Ferg says, do you think Andrade will be the only AEW to WWE to AEW return, or could you see more in the future? I definitely could see more in the future.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like other people are unhappy, and I could see some people getting ready to make their debuts as well. Here's the thing. Both sides cannot load up on talent because the other side's going to get miserable, and that seeps into your locker room.
Right.
So you have to be mindful. You have to be careful. And I think Tony's got to make better use of Ring of Honor.
Yes.
For people you're not going to use, you're on Ring of Honor. Do your thing over there. And the main people you want to use, keep them on Dynamite then.
Agreed. Like, Ring of Honor is getting the attention that it needs, but it's not getting the full attention.
The shows need more attention.
Yes.
Instead of the pay-per-views are great.
Yeah, the pay-per-views are great. Yes, the pay-per-views are great. But the shows need more attention. I feel like the moment that they get attention for the shows, that's when ROH will just take off.
We hope.
I
think also it would help. Zach, thank you. Zach Minger says, International Coffee Day and National Homemade Cookies Day. I'm down with the cookies. Coffee, I usually avoid it for the most part. Are you a coffee drinker?
Not at all. I don't.
We're team oatmeal cookie over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even the hard iced ones, we're good. Take those.
Listen, get you some milk.
Here he goes.
Oh, you know what popped in my head, bro? I can't even say it on here though.
What, the story?
Him downstairs.
Yo, this guy. Get him out of here, coach. Thank you, Zach. Yesterday was National Podcast Day. I forgot to even mention our podcast on that too. But
it's a lot of national days, bro.
Yeah, Zach Minger's got us covered when it's time for that. Appreciate you, Zach. Who's Athena going to defend against next? I don't know. Interesting. We'll see. MJB, is Andrade going to rub it in Hunter's face? We'll see. Time will tell.
It's possible.
Iced coffee, doing that with the swirl, doing that swirl with the cup. My man, the Mac man. Yo, this guy. Listen, always iced oatmeal, baby.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Listen, iced oatmeal with vanilla ice cream.
All right, you're being fat now, bro.
Made into a bar.
You're being fat now, bro. That's done. That's done. Come on, coach.
Oatmeal cream pies, though, for that.
Think of your cardio, bro.
That's very true. Very true.
This man talking about smashing oatmeal cream pies for the base of a pie and stuff. Come on, man. We got an insane amount of highlight clips tonight. For anyone who says Tony's petty, he did have Cody and CM Punk in the clips as well, which I thought was cool. What?
I heard the nonsense. I had to go back and watch just to make sure.
Derek did not believe Cody was in the clips. I think I saw him. He did the moonsault off the cage. They showed him doing the thing. Punk had the face paint one with him, Darby, and Sting.
I saw Punk. I didn't see Cody. So I had to go back and verify.
Yo, my guy Ed Fry's in the house. What's good, Ed? Check him out on One Local Establishment over here on YouTube, man. Make sure that you guys are showing them some love. They were doing some great indie reviews last night. Had to pop in on them. Shout out to you guys over there, Ed. Appreciate you always, friend of the show. Yes. I think the next opponent might be a shocker. Pay attention to ROH for a surprise. Thank you, Matt, for not spoiling that because I didn't want to tell them just yet. Where else are we? We got Mark Briscoe promo, Derek, talking about the 3 letters MJF. He said that he showed Max that your words have consequences, and he said that he sent him on a sabbatical. So, and then he started talking about the conglomeration, ice cream sandwiches. That's the proper way to hydrate. Ice cream sandwiches. Love Mark Briscoe, bro. Love Mark Briscoe. It's an old school promo if you don't know. And then this cuts into the TNT match with Orange Cassidy and Kyle Fletcher. Wait a minute, Conrad. Originally it was Hologram. It was. But then Hologram apparently got injured in between that match last week and this one. So Hologram's going to be out for the rest of 2025. So Orange Cassidy has stepped in to fill in. Fantastic match, man. I love how they brought up the history with Orange and the Continental title. He's the most defendingest, if that's a word, defendingest champion in AEW history. Orange was in big trouble, and he had his opportunity. He does a headbutt. Kyle gets flying off the ropes, and then Hologram shows up, makes him split on the old turnbuckle pad in between the ring post there, and this allows Kyle to hit the brain buster on the top rope. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win, and guess what? It wasn't Hologram. It was the clone, El Clone. It was Aries. Unbelievable. I can't wait for people to see this talent. And he's in the Don Callis family as well. Fam, Don, you got to chill, bro.
Biggest faction in AEW right now.
Approaching NWO levels, sir. If I start seeing shirts, we got Don Callis family A team, Don Callis family B team. They are wilding out here, man.
And we're running the gauntlet on both divisions.
Yo, shout out to Joe, man. Happy AEW 6-year anniversary, Kyron Derek. Thank you, good sir.
Appreciate you, Joe.
Yes, all love. Tokyo, what is good? CEO versus Dakota Kai? Could be. We're about to. You must know right where we were going into.
Yes.
Renee interviews Mercedes about possibly getting 10 belts, and Mercedes says that she wants to defend her title. Sounds like on Dynamite for title Tuesday next week. So next week, our show will be on Tuesday. I don't know if you'll be around for that, but
it should be.
Don't lie to me.
I should be.
He'll hit me on Monday night or Tuesday afternoon. My bad, bro. Can't be there. Or at 8. Show just started. Yeah, it's not happening, bro. Harley Cameron showed up with the puppet. I know some people hate the puppet. I don't mind the puppet. I'm okay. I'll live. And
I don't get it. It fits her style. It fits her character.
I get some people saying if I wanted to watch puppets, though, I would watch that show on like PBS back in the day with the little puppets. He's like, I'll have to let you listen to a good group of guys that had an argument about the puppets. Like they're like, all right, man, I paid to see wrestling, not puppets. I get it. So I see both sides of it. I personally don't care.
I mean, I guess, but
it doesn't bother me. It bothers me.
It doesn't bother me. So, but if it does bother you, I respect it. Nonetheless,
Jocelyn said Don Callis for manager of the year. I'm happy they didn't bench El Clone. They don't need to.
No.
I was thinking the same thing. It feels like NWO are reaching NWO. It's a family. Family never stops growing. I'm okay with it for now because I know eventually they're going to lose some people too. Kyle Fletcher really has a bad match. I predict, Kyle Fletcher's the future of the company for sure. Yeah. We need not want Harley and Mercedes as a team, and I think that's where this could be leading as well in the tag tournament. But I think they lose, and then Mercedes turns on Harley and gets her own faction with the Renegade Twins. Do it. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with it. People are thinking Dakota Kai, huh? They did mention Florida. She said she wanted to face someone from Florida, so we'll see. Because next week they're in Jacksonville.
The good old Floridians.
Yeah.
Can't get nothing right.
This guy here, Derek. Words that he says in his own stuff all the time. Believe me. Believe that.
Florida, you can't get right.
That's hate.
Bring it.
Yo, come on, Derek.
Listen, I respect Florida, but at times, man.
Do you really respect Florida?
I do, but at times, y'all be making some wild decisions.
Yeah, this guy right here, folks. Going back into this, we get into our next match, which is the trios match here with Jon Moxley, Daniel Garcia, and Claudio Castagnoli taking on Adam Hangman Page, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Samoa Joe. Dude, Hobbs took most of the beating in this match, but it's good to see Hobbs as a champion, and he is constantly being put on television in this role. I have zero complaints about this.
Yeah, no complaints at all. He found the loophole, basically.
Now, Derek, I do have to ask you, how did you feel about the miscommunications that they had tonight here with your boy Samoa Joe and Hangman Page?
You know, not gonna hold too much real estate on that. I mean, it is something. Um, Not to say like they're not taking their time to memorize it, but that's why you have the people out there to kind of direct you where you're going. And
They were out in these streets, bro. So in the end, long story short, Hangman gets the buckshot lariat. He pins Claudio. Rah rah rah. Great.
yes,
The key was the stuff in the match and after the match. Like Hangman took the hot tag from Joe. Hangman also then got into it when he handed Joe the belt. Like the belt fell, and Joe took that as disrespect too. And I was like, "Yo, one little thing in wrestling, bro, pisses somebody off." And Joe got mad as hell. He started cussing and all that. Like, what the hell is your problem, man? I was like, it was an accident. It was a mistake.
right. But you know what though? I'll take it because Joe is one of those guys who can stir up a situation and carry it through. And then with the amount of animosity that he carries, makes it for like what's the word I'm looking for?
Real, gives that real sense to it, maybe.
Close, not real.
You gotta help me out here. Talk through it. Dead air is bad air on podcasts.
It is. Cinema.
No, I'm out. I'm out. We're not using these words. So they go through it, and even when security came in to break them up, like Hangman got real close. They were still talking like shit to each other. He got real close, and Joe jabbed him, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "You're too close, man."
Right. Too close.
Yeah. Joe's always been petty AF. Yo, that's true. Yo, I love it, man. They were really getting into it. Remember, Joe and Morishima got started at ROH because of a shove. This is true. Actually, that match just went up, and I put it in the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group today. Make sure you guys are following us on all of our socials, and don't forget to join our Discord, which is also in the description and in the chat right now. So yeah, really fun. They do all that. We get a video package, Jet Speed, Willow Nightingale, talk about what happened with Stokely last week.
Willow.
They love that she slapped Stokely across that bald dome. FTR says that they were going to get some revenge. FTR basically, Stokely hates Willow, he said. So he's talking crazy. And Kevin Knight challenges them, and Willow says she'll be in their corner. And it's like a video package going back and forth like the old 80s ones. Yes. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like this. And then Stokely says, you'll face one member of FTR, but we're not going to tell you who until we come out through the curtain on Collision. Collision, special start time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Someone better tell Tony. Don't say I don't put on for you, man. Send me a t-shirt or something, Tony. So we got that match announced. Hangman's being interviewed by Renee. Hangman says, if you want the title shot, I'll give you a title shot. And I thought it would be at Title Tuesday, but he's like, no, I'm going to give you a few weeks to prepare.
Yes.
See you at Wrestle Dream. So Wrestle Dream is going to be Hangman Page versus Samoa Joe.
Oh.
Yes. Ooh. I love Samoa Joe. One of my favorites. Like, I was talking about how, like, Punk's up there for me. Joe's right next to him. Like, one of my favorites. Always love what Samoa Joe does. Really good stuff. And we're going to hear from him eventually in the show as well again. After this, Derek, we will and Joe's big thing in this whole thing was you never beat me. You've never beaten me. So
yeah, that's a big claim, and it's not even a claim. It's a fact, but it's there. It's definitely there.
This guy harsh.
You know what? Hangman and Joe have. Would you really consider this a feud, though? It's really not.
Right. And good point, Matt. Matt also said Stokes says he has a surprise for Willow. That is true. What it is, I have no clue.
Shayna Baszler.
You got to chill, bro. Shayna Baszler chokes Willow out. I'm calling you on Saturday. Like, why'd you say that, bro? No matter what Wyclef says, you could always choke your problems. But I just saw that video this week, too, about Dylan and Wyclef. You got to chill. You got to chill this week, man. Timeless Toni Storm and Tay Mello. A challenge was issued today. And you know what? Tay Mello looked good in this match.
She did. She looked very, very polished.
Very happy for, and Timeless Toni Storm had like a different demeanor. It wasn't all happy and giggles. It was more like, I have to get my championship belt back.
Right.
She wins with the Storm Zero pile driver. Then she cuts a promo and says she wants a women's world championship match one more time, she said. And then she said, you name the time and the place to Statlander. She went through it, man. She went through everything and kind of just laid it all out there. Timeless Toni Storm, still one of the leaders in the company as far as that women's division goes, and helping turn it around from where we were. Well, where we started, we were just talking about the Thunder Rosa Britt Baker match, like classic. Me and Derek really enjoyed that. Hella views on that one for us.
Woo.
Really good, man. So
that match, oh my God, bro. Like, I could watch that over and over again. Like, shout out to them, because that you know what, that stands as my top match throughout AEW right now.
For all the women's matches?
Yes.
I don't know, man. There's so many good Mercedes and Toni Storm wants to put through.
And that's totally fair.
Oh, and listen, you loving that match?
Totally
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Listen, like, just having Thunder Rosa in this match with
Britt Baker, thumbtacks.
Come on.
It was wild, man. We might have to put that one up in the archives for you guys one day.
That one. Woo.
Yo. We go to a video package. Eddie Kingston and Drag Listico for Collision. I love that Eddie Kingston was like, look, partner, you can talk all that shit you want. Your boy's talking for you. He's about to get you smacked up, so you better be careful. And that's exactly what we got here. Simple, plain, easy to maintain. So, yeah, I like that. And he was like, oh, Sam, you know Spanish now? And you know, if you know Sammy and Eddie, they didn't got into it before.
Right.
Got to chill with that too, man. After this, we go into GOA with Ricochet versus the Swirl. We got to change that name up, bro. We got to change that name up. They show it. GOA basically gets the dub here. They gave the Swirl a little bit, but GOA gets the win. Ricochet afterwards hits the spirit gun on him. And then we hear MVP's music. We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. Honestly, if you knew the dance Derek was doing, y'all would laugh, but it's horrible. Some dudes wearing long sleeve and polo shorts and shorts and shirts, walking around dancing, kicking their legs out, doing that dance to that song.
Greatest dance move ever, bro.
MVP said he feels like he let people down at All Out by losing to them. So he said, you want me to come in the ring and start tossing your bitch asses around? His words, not mine. And he said that we will see you guys next week if you guys accept in a street fight. So it's going to be on next week, man. And Ricochet says that he will oblige and give them another ass whooping. So looking forward to next week. And if they win, I think we need the rubber match. I don't know what the match is, but we need the rubber match.
The rubber match would be dope. I think we're going to get the rubber match because I just think this is going to go the opposite way. So the rubber match is going to happen.
Uh-oh. We got breaking news from Matt Lopez. Give me some breaking news music, Derek. Mercedes versus Persephone for the CMLL women's title, Friday, October 17th. I thought she never defends those belts. Shut it. I want my AEW stuff tonight. I don't care. I'm tired of people. T-Berg says Baker and Thunder Rosa had WWE ladies tweeting after the show, one of the most memorable AEW matches, especially in Dynamite history, for sure.
Yes, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely one of the top women's matches. Not my favorite, but it's probably up there though. Still,
yeah, and I respect that. I totally respect that,
and I respect that you like it. See,
for me, I don't know, man. Like just
it was the vibe of the show, man. How they built into it.
Oh man. Like I feel like that was like the best that Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker have been in a very, very long time. And now I feel like they're struggling to replicate that.
For themselves, you mean?
For themselves.
Yeah.
For themselves. I really feel like they're struggling.
Thunder Rosa's hurt. Britt Baker's been hurt. There's just been a lot of issues, man. Like I said, 6 years is a lot of time, too.
It is.
We go back to Renee, who was backstage with Statlander. Statlander accepts the challenge match Harley Cameron shows up with that puppet again, and she's like, "What's that?" And she was like, "Nothing. Don't worry about it." And then she just disappears out of the screen. Statlander's like, "Cool." Then we get Alicia 2 backstage with Don Callis, who's with Okada and Takeshita, and he challenges Bandido for the tag belts. Okada and Takeshita are getting a tag title shot. What are we doing? And they look like they did not want to team with each other, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
Some family.
Are we looking? Oh, are we looking to take the belts off of Bandido right now?
No, they're not doing that, bro.
Because I can't.
You're gonna find out what Takeshita's doing later on in this. We did get a Joe promo after who was just talking his shit too about Hangman, and he was like, "You want to talk about cowboy shit? When you see me, you're about to face me on the lineup. You're in deep shit." And I was just like, "Oh man, it was real talk tonight." So
you gotta love Joe for those real talk promos, man.
I love Joe, bro. One of my favorites. Like I said, he will always find a way to make you believe in this match. And then we're gonna jump right in here to the main event. Darby Allin and Kris Statlander taking on Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. Why does Darby dive on the chairs? Statlander's diving off balconies in this one. This was crazy. Wheeler Yuta's suplexing Darby onto a pile of chairs. Yuta's hitting like some Alpine Olympic slam on Statlander and dumping thumbtacks out. Marina Shafir's bare feet went into thumbtacks, bro.
Come on.
Roddy about to be picking them joints out all night. Ain't no way. Ugh. I'd rather take him on the back, I think, than that.
Yes.
That was some sick stuff right there. Darby eventually goes up, coffin drop. Him and Statlander pen Yuta. Statlander's music played for it, so letting you know who they're thinking of.
Yep.
They get the win. Darby is setting up for his I Quit match. He's in the ring watching all this. He looks like he's hurt. He's grabbing his hip and stuff. And then Statlander's going up the ramp. Here's Timeless Toni Storm. Bro, they start beefing. They're like, yo, boom, 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 boom. And they're fighting each other. And they just knew it was going to happen. Yep. Meanwhile, here comes Pac and the homies. Pac takes off Darby's belt after he was beating Yuta with it. And then he starts choking him because he's a sinister bastard. And they just start fighting, bro. Here comes Claudio and the homies and Moxley. Moxley says that he is going to find a way to make him say I quit at Wrestle Dream because Moxley's a heel. He's a jerk.
The way I see this match happening, oh God, it's going to be a bloodbath. I just have a feeling. Both of them are going to be bleeding profusely.
It's going down. Wrestle Dream, I Quit match. Wow. Just wow, man. That's the best thing I can say is just what is happening here. I'm looking forward to this matchup. This might even be the main event of the show.
Oh, you know what? I'm not mad if it is.
Yeah.
If it is, bring it on. Love to see it.
Another thumbs up episode of Dynamite for me.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys feel the same. Let me know down below. Going into this main event, thumbtacks on bare feet. Hell no, Matt said. I have an idea of how Darby makes him quit. It will have to do with Brian being in danger. Ooh, that can get wild too.
It can. It definitely can.
Let's go through some of the back end news real quick, and then we'll get you guys up on out of here, man. We had mentioned it on Collision. If you missed Jamie Hayter, Queen Aminata, and everybody in this, Derek, it was officially announced, my brother. We got blood and guts.
Let's go.
Wednesday, November 12th in Greensboro, the First Horizon Coliseum. Greensboro is a historic place for these matches. WCW, if you know, you know. Yes. The match beyond. Looking forward to this. I'm happy for the women. The women's division has really stepped up. And like I said, they've been one of the best divisions in the company. Yes. Hangman Page is even tipping his cowboy hat to them, calling his title the Men's World Heavyweight Championship and the Women's World Heavyweight Championship for both titles. It doesn't bother me one bit. That's fine. I'm cool with that. I love it, man. And Matt believes that we may get 2 blood and guts matches. Guess what? Not mad at it either. I can live with it. I wouldn't do that every year, but
no. That's a gem. That's a gem.
Like we say with WWE and any other promotion, let the match stipulation have the meaning. If you don't have a match that will require that stip, then don't do it. Need a break from the blood. Never. Honestly, Moxley and Darby don't really need to get too bloody, honestly.
They don't. And I don't think it's going to be a lot of blood. I'm just saying that, but I truly don't think it's going to be a lot. I definitely feel like it's going to be.
I still think this feud's going to continue after this, too. I think this is going into full gear. We also had the announcement of the Women's Tag Team Championships. Here's a close look at it. Happy for them. Like I said, I can't wait for the tournament brackets to get released on that. I hope that they put together some good teams. I would love to see some people from Stardom and CMLL in this. Can't wait. Now, we talked about comic books earlier. AEW and DC Comics are going to have a crossover in 2-issue miniseries. The stars of AEW will team up with the Justice League or the Justice Gang. And they're going to be out here. You can see Toni Storm. I see Mercedes Moné, Swerve Strickland, Hangman Page, Moxley, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay. I think I see Willow Nightingale, Darby. And listen, you know the DC crew. I'm not even going through all of it. Orange Cassidy snuck in there, see? And yeah, we got Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern.
This is going to be really good. This is going to be really good.
Yeah, I like that. And it looks like that they may even have the partnership coincide with Full Gear. If you could present that and then have some like comic book stuff mixed in and make that like part of like the opening video package and stuff, that would be super, super dope.
Without question.
Right. Jocelyn, thank you. Happy birthday to Swerve, man. Shout out to Swerve Strickland. Friend of the show, man. Always got to show him some love, man.
Happy birthday.
Whose house?
Swerve.
We also have King of Pro Wrestling getting ready to go down in about 2 weeks. This is where Konosuke Takeshita is going to challenge for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against Zack Sabre Jr. He's cashing in a shot now. We also have Tsuji taking on Gabe Kidd. The Knockout Bros taking on the tag team of Yuya Uemura and Shooter. Evil taking on Oleg Bolton. ELP versus Tanahashi. And you guys can see the rest of the undercard matches there. See some House of Torture. Yes. Shout out to New Japan, man. I'm looking forward to this card, and hopefully we'll be able to run it down for you and give you guys the results of it. And last but not least, Derek, I just want to make a quick little like AEW Fight Forever thing. EA has been purchased for $55 billion in the largest leverage buyout on record, according to Bloomberg. And with that, we also believe that it's going to Silver Lake, which has, I guess, Saudi backing or something of that nature to it. And good for them, whatever. You're doing whatever. I don't want to get into the whole Saudi thing because you know how we already feel about it.
Right.
But I wanted to say this could mean, since they already have the UFC game, is the WWE game in trouble? And if it is, could 2K want to make an AEW video game?
Bro, if they make that, oh man, that's gonna be top tier video game of the year list right there. If they do that, like, oh, you have an opportunity. Please, if it works and it makes sense, and you can take it when you can take it, jump right on it and get moving. Get moving. We need another game. Okay? Short and simple. We just need another game. And having 2K get involved with that.
He said it, man. If it comes with Brian Williams, 2K, bro, I would love it. I don't want to count on 2K's like demise with the WWE game either, because we don't know what the results are. Maybe there's no exclusivity and they're going to do games with both. But AEW needs a new home, man, and I need someone to pick up this game. Who at this point, it don't matter, but it looks like EA is probably going to be off of the list. So we'll have to do the wait and see, man. Me and Derek are here. We're going to be promoting Wrestle Dream. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on Sean Hubbard's show. It'll be me, Jesse, Joel. I don't know if James will be there as well, but we are going to be talking way too early WrestleMania 42 predictions, and we'll be there talking about it. being about it and doing the darn thing. So for me and my guy Derek, we're gonna get you guys out of here underneath the time. I know we were going through this stuff pretty quickly, but we will be back next week. Title Tuesday Dynamite next week. So make sure you guys keep that locked. Collision Saturday this week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For me, my guy Derek, we are out for this episode, and we will catch you guys all on the next one. One.